thing. I love how, I think it was last week, our fearless leader, President Trump, wrote to North Korea, to Kim Jong-un, and said, hey, I could help you with the coronavirus if you'd like some help. And then this week, Putin reached out to President Trump and said, hey, I could help you with your coronavirus. Would you like some shit? Because you obviously don't have enough stuff there, and we have medical supplies. And
Putin is offering us supplies.
Well,
that's great.
Oh, yeah, it's lovely. So Trump said yes, playing into, as all the sort of, the experts, if he'd sort of gone to any think tank and asked them, to sort of one of the biggest propaganda sort of, moments, for Russia. But the funny thing is that it supposedly arrived today. Trump was saying on Monday that it had already arrived, because he doesn't even know what day it is, and the fact that it was actually going to be coming today, and it was going to be this plane full of stuff. So they'd already sent one of their care packages, their medical care packages, to Italy, and there are 20 disinfected trucks driving around as labs, and they've got, from Russia with love written all over them. But La Stampa, which is one of the Italian newspapers, said that 80% of the stuff on the trucks is just completely useless. So I hope that we don't get a big plane load of 80% of useless stuff.
Wait, we sent them useless stuff?
No. You were.
Sorry, I was busy
They're
trying
listening, but you're not listening.
No, I get it.
No, the Italians accepted a From Russia with Love medical care package, because the Italians are having, obviously a horrible time and need help. So they said yes to Putin, Putin offering, his largesse around the world.
Oh, I see.
And La Stampa said 80% of it was useless. And then I was just saying, we'd hope that of the plane load of stuff that arrives today in America, hopefully it's some good shit.
I hope it's a doll with a mask inside, and then inside that there's a doll
Swab.
with another mask inside, and then inside that, they keep...
Russian
it's a Russian
dolls.
doll joke.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. I'm doing the best I can, everybody. I just was able to see some Facebook comments, so that's great. It says, Jake, you're terrific, but you definitely married up. So that must make you feel great. She's got a lot of problems, trust me.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Don't you? I mean, you're not perfect.
No, I am not perfect, but...
I'm going to blow my nose. I don't have the virus.
Oh my God, yeah. Keep away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I married.
Yeah. Go down. I'll stay up as the up part of the marriage, and you go.
So if anyone on Periscope is watching and wants to comment, I can see if I could see your comment. That would be great. But talk about some of your flaws.
Definitely
if
not.
If you wouldn't mind. No?
What's my biggest flaw that I'm willing to talk about publicly right now?
Say,
I mean, you've really put me on the spot.
No, I know. It's
Thanks.
not a fair question.
Who was that?
That was Dave.
Dave Perkle.
Dave.
Yeah.
Daniel says, good day. Scott says, glad we saw you in Minneapolis before the whole thing shut down. Glad we're all still healthy. Yeah, physically healthy. Mentally, of course, we've all got problems. We go up and down every day. But that's someone who was at my shows in Minneapolis, which were the last, they may be the last comedy shows that anyone ever goes to see.
I have to say, when I picked Jake up for that, I'm sure you're a really nice guy, but I was a little bit like, no hugging, no touching me and the kid until we get you home, and we're gonna
complete wipe down.
Yeah, outside, like sprayed with a hose and everything.
Usually I just have to take a shower, but this time, it was a hose down in the yard.
I put him in a sheep dip. I submerged him. I didn't really, but that's what we used to do on the farm. We used to put the sheep in a dip.
But it's where they hold you when they dip you in. That's the vulnerable spot. That's how Achilles bought it. They were holding him by his heel when they dipped him in the invincibility sauce.
Oh, God, that's a weird kind of waterboarding when you think about it, because you're upside down and you're
waterboarding. No, they put a cloth over your face.
Yeah.
And it
one of
like
my flaws is I bring up torture when we're supposed to be talking
being
about
dips. You've got a chance to hold your
god.
Breath. Yeah.
Or a Greek god.
Whoa.
Oh, careful.
I know we don't have the seating arrangements exactly perfect.
Yeah, we decided we'd go for sitting down today. Well, I demanded it actually. That's one of my flaws. I can be a little bit demanding. Yeah. But he quite enjoys that. So
I wouldn't say I enjoy it, but I comply because, as Dave said, I'm married up, and that's one of the problems. If you marry someone beautiful, you got to keep making them happy all the time.
That's what I like. We're getting texts on there. Emery was just talking about what's wrong with our email.
Oh well, I can't.
We can't do that now.
Hello, Jake. Nice to see you, fellow Iowan. Hi, Bruce. Good to see you. Flavia Ballou. Man, you're here every day. I don't know what kind of life do you have? I guess we're all on lockdown. Where am I? I'm here every day too. Josh, hi Jake and Belinda. Who does most of the cooking in your place, and what's your go-to dish during the lockdown?
Okay, well, I have to say that I like anything with chickpeas in it, but I'm sort of, that's
Oh
one
my
of my
God.
flaws, is that I really love chickpeas and lentils. I'm a vegetarian, so I'm up against,
Let's talk a little bit about your reaction to the chickpea.
it's a very positive reaction that I have to the chickpea. It's very good for my constitution. So here's what we're
it's a
eating.
gas
Shut up.
producing.
Shut up. Shut up.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so every now and then. But that's why you eat legumes and lentils
Sure,
and
yeah,
beans and
exactly.
all that stuff to keep you going. So I'll tell you one of the things we cooked the other day, which was delicious, because we are
I'm going
actually...
to turn the auto camera on and just see how this goes.
Oh,
I'm not even.
I'm going to take no notice
I'm going to
of
slow
the
it down.
technical
Yeah, don't.
nonsense
Just
that
keep
he's up
talking.
to. Yeah, I'm
you
going
just
to.
keep talking.
So we have been eating super well. I made this right at the beginning, this lentil sweet potato coconut milk soup that I got out of the New York Times, which is really delicious, and you put red chili flakes in it, so you make it
Yes.
spicy. You like that?
I do.
That's pretty
yes,
good.
That
And
was
then
quite good.
You add spinach and other greens, and you put cilantro and stuff in it. And then the other day, so I'm a pescatarian. I eat fish. So the other day we were at the farmers market, and I'm not a
For those of you who don't understand what a pescatarian is, they eat fish.
Yeah,
And you did last night. Last night, Belinda made a New Zealand treat, which I think I talked about a couple of days ago, called the bacon and egg pie. And I think your part didn't have bacon.
I didn't put bacon in my part. So, yeah, the first time Jake came to New Zealand, I think you got a bacon and egg pie the first time, right?
Yes.
My cousin Kate.
Kate.
So
yeah.
Kate and Grant live on a dairy farm in north of Auckland, and Kate cooked her unbelievable bacon and egg pie for Jake. Now, for me, I grew up eating. They're sort of like our version of a quiche, but they're better, right?
Oh, much better than a quiche. A quiche has got it all. The eggy, milky stuff is all whipped together, and it's just more homogeneous and homogeneous.
Or
which is
homogeneous
different-
if you're American.
Yeah, I
Homogeneous.
guess so.
So the bacon and egg pie, it's a deconstructed quiche, should we say? That's how I describe it, because not everything is constructed all together. It's different. The eggs are still eggs in there, and then you have bacon, and you have parsley and basil and chopped up tomatoes and grated cheese and
I've
salt and
decided
pepper.
I don't like any of that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm messing with the camera thing, but I don't like any of that.
I'm just going to ignore him.
Yeah. Sorry, I messed up your recipe talk.
No,
This
no,
bacon
no.
and egg pie is really a good thing. Did you talk about how the eggs will just be a whole egg yolk in there, and all the component parts are visible when you cut into it and start eating it?
Yeah, I said it was like a sort of a deconstructed quiche
Yeah.
because you don't
So
sort of
good.
construct it all together.
So good.
So Jake loves it, and I cook it for him for special occasions. And not that this is a special occasion, but this is a thing we have to get through.
Oh,
so
it
the
is
other
a
day,
special occasion.
Every
Every
time
day
you-
of lockdown is it's another special occasion. I wake up
have you
every
shown
morning.
them the puzzle that we did? You should
Happy
show them.
lockdown. I can't show you the puzzle because it's a picture in my camera roll.
Oh, you
but,
can post it later of the puzzle that
Oh
we
my
did the other
God!
day.
If you go on my Instagram, you can see the picture of the elephant puzzle that we put together.
Yeah.
And that was a big day in lockdown when we completed that puzzle.
Yeah, that's a 500-piece puzzle. Now we've got a 1,000-piece puzzle that my friend Nina gave us, but it's of a stem cell. So she sort of said, "Hey, it's the coronavirus. Like you'll be looking at a cell," which I don't know if I mean, it doesn't have those coronary, bits coming off it. So it's not like we're actually making a puzzle of the coronavirus. We're making a puzzle of the stem cell, which is a thing that hopefully will save our lives.
Someone said I'm doing a bad imitation of someone paying attention, and the problem is I'm trying to look at the comments which are on here, and then I'm trying to manage the camera doing its thing, which I've decided I'm not crazy about the thing that the camera was doing. I mean, I like to let it do its thing, but then it's bugging me when it does this thing like you
But
say.
Christopher
okay,
would
yeah.
like you to be paying more attention.
Did he say pay more attention, or did he say it looked
Basil.
like
She says it like faulty towels. Yes, it is called Basil. And so when someone's name is Basil, please call them Basil. Don't call them Basil. You've got to call them Basil. But yeah, that's I say Basil and mobile, futile.
I'm currently
scone,
framed out of the shot,
not
so that's
scone.
really great for me. Now you can't tell that I'm not paying attention because it's all you. Oh
Oh,
my God! There we go. Let's. Oh, that's not a good shot. How about that one?
but I have to tell you something else funny that happened right before I
Please.
came out. So we have a 15-year-old daughter who will be 16 in July, and she's doing pretty well with lockdown, but it's quite a lot. So I just had this monologue before I came out.
What were you talking about?
She was telling me she is really mad with the celebrities who are singing Imagine. And we love Kristen Wiig, but she's not happy with Kristen Wiig and other people who are singing it because she's like, people are really suffering and these people are singing Imagine thinking that that is some kind of a salve on the, the terrible, social.
Yes. What are they thinking when they could be doing this? Now look at that ridiculous shot that it was picking. I think I've got to turn off the autopilot again.
I think
I wanted
he
it
has
on,
to
but
stop even paying attention to
Oh,
this nonsense.
I know.
Who cares?
I
You
wanna
have
make it
stop
good.
Worrying
I wanna make
and
it
learn
good.
to love the bomb.
I can't
mean,
believe
as
people are
Peter
online.
Sellers told us in the movie.
I can't believe
Come
people.
on.
Okay.
So just.
I can't believe people are online singing Imagine as if that's going to make things better when we all know what's going to make things better is live
Right.
teleconferencing,
Live us.
live video.
Yeah.
live
No, when
videos
everyone
with
is
your spouse.
teleconferencing and we're doing
Oh
this
my
and we're not
goodness.
jumping in planes and we're lowering carbon emissions. Do you know that today the EPA reversed? I mean, there's going to be a huge big fight about it now, but they've reversed the fuel emissions standards that Obama put in place that were going to, be lowering air pollution and slowing down climate change. It was the biggest thing we were doing in the US. So that got reversed by Trump and the EPA today. And here's the thing that's really crazy, and I shouldn't go off on too much of it. I'm an environmental person, so I shouldn't go off on too much of an environmental tangent. But the truly crazy thing is what they found in SARS was that people, which was, the last horrible coronavirus, is that people who...
Not as horrible as this coronavirus. This
No,
coronavirus
this is way worse, and I totally admit...
Mas horrible.
Yeah, we are más horrible. But the people who had been, whose lungs and pulmonary systems had been exposed to bad air pollution were twice as likely to die. So we right now have got these beautiful blue skies because we're not putting air pollution up into them. And I'm not saying it's a trade-off with coronavirus that is any way, makes it okay. It doesn't. But
I so asked her not to talk about this.
It's one of my flaws. Love to talk about the environment.
Yeah, go ahead.
And where we're going wrong.
No.
No, I can stop.
No, finish up.
It's super short-sighted because right now we're seeing what happens as soon as we stop driving cars and flying in planes. And I get it. We need to be back to work. All those things. But when
You do
see...
get that I have to fly around to go do my job.
Yeah,
right?
no, I totally
I don't think there's
understand
a
it.
way to make
You
a
can't
living.
teleconference this. No, if you did this and that was a comedy club that
I'd love
there,
to make this comedy pay-per-view. Pat
Yeah.
Wilson is checking in. She's locked down in New Orleans.
I'll have to... Oh, hey, Pat. How's it going? Right, you can't answer me back
She
right
can't
away.
answer. Well, she can, yeah.
Pat.
All right.
That
here.
was I'm glad that we got to be down there for Christmas with you and Hillary and see the alligator and everything.
See the alligator. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We went to New Orleans for Christmas and we see the alligator. It sounds like a metaphor for some, I'll show you the alligator.
I've got your alligator right here.
Yeah. Boom. So we were in New Orleans, and the thing that they do on Christmas Eve out at the levee is they build these big bonfires. And there was one that was a giant, these guys had made this giant alligator out of lumber, firewood, stacks of firewood, and they had made it into an alligator, covered it with gasoline, and put fireworks all over it. It's basically a kind of a redneck disaster waiting to happen, but nobody exploded or caught on fire. I was a little bit worried when they lit it that it was going to be a giant explosion.
It was 60 feet long, the alligator, and they advertised where it was. So there were hundreds of people around the alligator. Everyone else has their individual, fires, and it's to light Santa Claus's way into New Orleans so everyone can get their presents on Christmas Eve.
Right.
But this alligator was truly crazy.
How Santa could not know how to get to New Orleans by now it's absurd, but all right.
Yeah, he's got that. Yeah, that drink is waiting for him, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the alligator was. Yeah, they had firecrackers all over it. I saw people laying their babies in the mouth of the alligator to take photos of it
Before it was lit on fire.
before it was on a fire. But the thing was doused in diesel.
Yeah, it
And
was-
then, but the best part was the guy standing on it. after they'd lit it on fire, and there are all these lines and lines of firecrackers all up and down it, so they're exploding and making tons of noise. But then there's a guy up on top of it who's spraying more diesel on it as it's on fire to kind of, get the pyrotechnics really going.
I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I just thought I'd see if I could lock the camera down a little tighter.
He's not always
I
like
can't
this.
stop.
Just so it's not, I mean, I'd have to...
Here's Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie's checking. This is Jake, been a long time bartending with you at a wedding at the Marin Art and Garden Center in the 80s. Yeah, that is a long time ago, Charlie, but I have to say, I don't remember that gig, but... I may be dusting off the old bartending skills after the virus is done when all the...
Well, we're just going to open a bar right at the top of our drive, aren't we? And then we'll have like those extender arms and we'll hand out the drinks to people. When you're allowed to have a socially distanced bar.
I think they'll also have to allow you to sell drinks to people on the street, too, because that's currently illegal.
They won't know. They're so busy, all the police are down at the beach trying to keep you off the beach. They won't even know we've got an illegal bar. We could operate it through the hedge. That would be nice.
Lisa's asked me to stop messing with the camera.
Yeah, well,
OMG, all caps. Oh.
Lisa, thank you. I've been trying. He's incorrigible.
Flavia says the tinkering with the camera is endearing and entertaining. So
hey,
go
mixed
figure.
messages, you guys. Like, get it straight. Get your,
Nobody knows what they want. These are trying times. It's hard to know what's going on, let alone what you want.
Well, Fanula is so mad with
That's our
dumb celebrities that I told her to wear this pin, and then she wouldn't wear it, so then I wore it.
She's mad with dumb celebrities who keep singing Imagine.
Well, singing Imagine, and then she's sort of mad also if there are rich celebrities who aren't giving what she thinks is enough money to help poor people. And then she was just talking about a story, because the other thing is, all these kids, they go on the internet and they find the people who have nothing but are giving their food stamps to the woman next door who has a newborn baby and needs the food stamps more. And I did say to her, yes, that is real. That's real giving. When you do without to help someone else.
Yes.
Not that I think we should be raining on the parade of people who are giving a lot. I mean, maybe that airplane full of, maybe it's going to be great.
Maybe it is going to be great.
I mean, Russian dolls would be nice, if they had
what I
medical
hope it
supplies
is
in
it's
them.
a bunch of those furry big hats. That's
Oh,
what I hope
yes,
it is.
super.
I'd like
So
to
you can
get
just
one of those-
flap it down over your face when you go to the supermarket.
Like a big furry hat for everybody.
Mask.
Thanks, Russia.
A nice mask.
Vladimir, if I can call you Vladimir.
Vlad. Call him Vlad.
Vlad. Big furry hats. That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's what we
Send
want.
him on over, Vlad.
China.
You got a big furry hat
sent
in
us
here?
I don't have a big furry hat in here right now, but
You've got your crazy Viking hat.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to put any hats on today. Today's a no hat day. Wednesday. It's hump day. It's hump day, not hat day.
Yeah, right, okay. I'm
So-
not going to put on that sombrero because I'd knock you out.
No, please don't.
Yeah.
We sent China a bunch of stuff. At the beginning of it, Trump was like, "We're going to magnanimously help China." We sent him a whole bunch of masks and gowns, and then now we need that stuff. But I just saw on the news today, China just sent us a plane load full of stuff. So
Yeah, so there is some sharing going on, some global sharing.
we are the world. We are the children. Huh? It's not Imagine, but it's
Yeah.
a song that we could all be singing.
Yeah, we could, but don't sing it because it will really piss our daughter off.
No,
We don't
I'm
wanna
not
do
a good.
that.
I'm not a good singer.
Yeah, she's the
Everybody
good
knows
singer
that.
in the family. We listen to her and we're like, okay.
Everybody knows that.
After we've watched Tiger King, she sings us a show tune because
Oh my
she's
God, what-
really into show tunes. What did she sing last night?
Oh, she's got some Little Shop of Horrors songs that she likes that
Oh,
involve
right.
this slide technique where she starts on one note and goes up to another note in the middle of the word. It's kind of it's very Whitney
Yeah, I can't
Houston.
do that.
Whitney Houston. You
Yeah.
can't do that. No, it's a
No,
skill.
I can just sing really
It's
low.
not like- it's
I
not
sing
like
like
this.
Nico. I sing down low. That's how I do it. That's my comfort range for singing.
Low.
Very low.
You do
yeah.
a pretty good Tom Jones, I'd have to
Oh,
say.
yeah.
That's one of your skills.
Should I do that? Maybe I'll do that
That's
for you
not one
guys
of your
tomorrow.
flaws. Yeah.
I mean,
love that
if
teaser.
anyone even knows
Yeah.
who Tom Jones is
Oh,
anymore.
hey, Rachel. Yes, we did get the box. I haven't opened mine yet,
Oh,
but Belinda opened her present and Fanula opened hers. But yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. It's so good to see you
kind.
here.
Oh my,
yes.
yeah, thank you. So I've got a daisy little flower to plant, which is very sweet because I am actually gardening. That's one of the things I'm doing. Jake keeps on saying, "When are you going to plant those potatoes?" Well, maybe now. Well,
Yeah.
I'll get out there and
Well,
I'll plant
if
the...
not now, when? If you're not planting a garden now, well, we need a victory garden now.
Yeah, well, I've got to get the compost bin. I've got to open that up and deal with that horror. I mean, it's pretty great. We make quite good compost. Jake made me 2 compost bins. So he went online and he worked out how to do it, and he got the parts, and then he built the thing. He drilled holes in it, and he got it so it's on a stand, and I can spin it around.
Yep.
And,
Those compost bins are something. I also put that dead possum in the trash from last Saturday.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's
yeah.
been a busy time right around here.
Yeah, well, it's very... I mean, when you're homesteading, like we are right now, and dealing with the garden, the potatoes, I'm going to get 10 pounds of potato for every potato I plant. So I bumped into a really nice lady at Mary Hughes, and she persuaded me to buy these potatoes.
Great story.
Well, I was actually...
Just kidding.
I was going to give a shout out because I really like the people who work at Mary Hughes, and I hope they'll be back at work soon.
And also, just to circle back, thanks, Rachel, for the gift. I haven't opened up the... It looks like I got a...
I think you got a tennis racket.
It looks like, hopefully, badminton.
Oh, yeah, because
we just ordered a ping pong table that straps to the dining room. Ping pong table net that goes on your dining room table. So tomorrow... I mean, I'll be live tomorrow at 3 o'clock, but I'm not sure Belinda will be here because we're going to be in a round robin tournament with our daughter.
We could set it up outside where we could play ping pong while we do this. Because they could see me whip your,
that
what.
table out here is not an even surface.
I know, it'll be really fun.
It's going to add a really
yeah,
random
there will
element.
be some swearing going on.
So Bruce is asking, what's the deal with Tiger King? Not remotely interested. That's what Bruce says. And I say, Bruce... I'm not going to say you're wrong because to each his own. But do you like tigers?
I was not remotely interested either, Bruce. In fact, Jake kept on saying, let's watch it. I watched a bit of it. I was like, ugh, no, I don't think I can do it. And then...
Watch the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch the first 10 minutes.
It's quite Shakespearean. I mean, it's sort of... I mean, it is. It's King Lear. It's, it's a lot... Because it is. I mean, they've got character traits which are real flaws. And I mean, one of them is that they love big cats, and they'll sort of, they...
Yes. Yep.
But there's a lot of, I mean, the relationships and the cults in them. Are you interested in cults? Are you...
I'm not sure you're doing a good job of selling this.
Really?
I'm too dumb to even understand why she thinks it's good, but I like it. So wherever you are on the spectrum of...
It just has it's a potpourri of kind of insane behavior, and it sort of seems very distasteful. I get in the beginning, and I was being a bit of a snob about it, going, "Ugh, no."
Well, there's a lot of things about it that are creepy. The people who are portrayed in it, or accurately, or it's a documentary, so maybe that's not accurate. But it's also a kind of a little bit of a deep dive into the wonderland that Florida is. Anybody who oh my God, I love Florida. I can't wait to come back to Florida. But it's a place, you talk about unique places.
Yeah, it's unique. And the thing is, so far with the animals, it hasn't been too terrible, because I hate exotic animals being owned by dumb people. I really don't like that. I think that, animals should be able to be in the wild. They should be in the natural habitat. I know now that zoos are a huge... actual, place where we're conserving and taking care of endangered species, because their habitats are being, diminished all the time. And so, once you sort of make reality, friends with that reality. But the animal stuff so far hasn't been too freaky. It's the people that have
So
been
we're
freaky.
enjoying Tiger King, and we're also enjoying Ozark. So those are our tips for right now.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind putting some tips for us in the comments, that would be great. I'm just going to check the comments one more time, and then maybe it's time for us to
Stop talking. That's
sign
enough out
in.
of us.
I joined in, but yes, I'm interested in cults. Ed is interested in cults. Okay, great. Bruce didn't want to watch it either, but then when it went...
Dateline.
I was totally in. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're going to like Tiger King. I think you're going to like it, but that's up to you.
Yeah, and you don't have to join... Ed, you know that you don't have to join a cult. I mean, no one has to join a cult.
No, you don't.
But I love that one of them is called, Bhagwan Doc Antle, and he's a doctor of mystical arts.
Doctor of Mystical Arts.
Yeah, come on.
I haven't been
And
able...
also a Bhagwan, so he's got a direct line to the,
This is the problem with this current crisis, is I can't get through to the Doctor of Mystic Arts people, because I've been applying. It's for years now. I've been trying to get a Doctor of Mystical Arts, but
a doctorate, really?
You're
going to be a PhD?
I don't know if they call it a PhD. I don't know.
If you get a doctorate, yeah. That's wow, of mystical arts.
Yeah, I want to be a doctor of mystical arts if I can.
Marriage.
Marriage. Speaking of, I wouldn't say that I own you because I don't, but you are mine and I am yours, you know, and you're an exotic creature. How about that?
Yeah, Jake always thinks that. Yeah, I'm exotic because I have an accent and I come
That's
from a
not
country
the only
that's
reason.
a long way away.
She also has a small tail.
And it's not a flaw.
No, it's not a flaw.
No.
It just has the right amount of fur on it.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. This has been 26 minutes. This is a record.
Hot in my
Oh,
sweater.
don't take your sweater. It's going to be too much.
Oh,
That's
if I
gonna be
did-
too much.
Really?
Yeah.
The camera's going to go a bit bonkers.
Okay, she's going to take her
I
top
just have
off.
to take one
and then
sweater off, and then
we're gonna have to sign
I'll do
off.
it so subtly
I'm
you'll
just-
hardly notice.
I'm trying to wrap the show up.
Wrap it up. I don't care. I'm just taking off my sweater.
Okay, hey,
I'm
thanks
just
for
realizing I'm
watching.
overheating.
Stay strong. These are tough times. I know that. So you got to stay positive. You got to have something to do every day. If you're looking for
See,
something to
hardly
do
noticed.
every
Sorry.
day at 3:00, oh, I noticed. If you're looking for something to do every day at 3:00, we're going to be here live. Maybe not on the weekend, but
Well, I might be. I might not be. I might be playing ping pong. I'm going to set it up so I can bash it against the wall and I can play by myself. So if you and Fluter aren't cooperating, I can still be playing ping pong.
yeah. This is going to be great.
Was that a flaw?
No, it wasn't a flaw. I just want to put in
I
that
don't
I have
see any
also
of those
cooked some
flaws.
things. I made some delicious squash soup, and I've got chili tomorrow. I'm going to be making chili.
Oh, the squash soup was really delicious.
See?
So good. He
I've
makes
got
very
qualities.
good. Oh yeah, he roasts the whole butternut squash and then scrapes out the. Yeah, we have been eating really well, I have to say. And then our kid is baking up a storm. Brownies,
Yeah,
cupcakes.
cupcakes. Yesterday was
chunks of
cupcake day.
cookies.
Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow, 3:00 live in these places where it's been live. If you want to comment, though, you got to go on. I think you got to go on Facebook because I can't see the comments anywhere else. So go on the Facebook Live if you want to have comments and have us talk back to you. Otherwise, enjoy. Thank you for watching. Have a great night. What day is it?
It's Wednesday. It's the
It's-
1st of April. And tomorrow, he's not going to futz with the camera. I'm not going to let him. We're going to have it all sorted before.